Hey, we're filming a documentary. Do you want to be in it?
Nah, I'm good. That shit sounds hella whack, bro.
No. We're filming a documentary. Do you want to be in it?
The fuck, nigga? I said I'm good, bro.
No. We're filming a documentary. Do you want to be in it?
Nah, nigga. I said I'm good, bro.
And like, do you mind if you guys are in it?
No,
is that chill?
Yeah, it's cool. I don't mind.
We're filming a documentary.
Oh, really?
Can you guys be in it? Like,
sure.
can I? Okay, sick. Keep doing your thing
I
then.
probably would have washed my hair this morning.
Yeah, I want to talk right when we kind of. I want to do one of these things really fast. You know how people are like, all right, guys, we're back and we're with Lucas right now. Yeah.
Okay.
But I already did it. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
But we'll do a genuine thing. What up, guys? It's fucking Lucas. So thank you for mobbing out here, man. We're out here right now. We're fucking filming now. We are filming. We are fucking filming, dude.
Guys, these are two brothers. We got fucking Oscar. We got Lucas over here.
Greetings. This is the Oscar and Lucas Pearson documentary. Look at camera and say hi. Hi.
Adventures of the two Central Coast rappers as they make their way through rapping history. They have become known as simply the true villains. And they're making their way through your town to take your honeys and snake your money.
Working up a sweaty mess, got the Henny check. DJ Betty, yes, better yet. Tonight is going down, not under arrest. I'll be holding clouds caught inside my chest, sorta like a dream catcher. So let me scream at you, grab your attention, please. Two things I hate in life: court fees and trick beesies. Try to turn around, but it ain't that easy. A long way out, a lightless tunnel. Make them dream, make them scream, make them cream, make them puddle, drip, drizzle like tea out of kettle. She my little teapot, steaming out the middle. The Pied Piper, playing flutes and fiddles. Let's keep it civil. I'm in the Civic on Grand Blunt roasting as it chill in my hand. Still I'm the man, fulfilling the plan. And then sexing up, drinking down, stack chips, take trips from town to town. She loosin' with it, pop the goose to get it. See no spot a boat, come cruise for a minute. That's sexing up.
A new mural off Highway 1 in Oceano. Grover Beach artist Oscar Pearson celebrated the unveiling of his mural on the side of Chacho's Mexican Takeout. The mural highlights the cultural history of Oceano, depicting local scenery and Hispanic cuisines. Pearson says he wanted to paint a mural that showcased the community's origins.
It's a bright, bold celebration of Oceano as a community of Hispanic culture and indigenous Mexican culture, and the history of Oceano.
The Oceano Beach Community Association provided funding for the artwork and hoped that it would bring some brightness and benefit Oceano and its small businesses.
Yeah, I just did a mural on Chacho's. It's right here on Highway 1.
On the map, though. I get sick when I'm up in this bitch, keening for the scratch like I got a itch. Pop a bottle with a broad or sit back and politic. Heading to the crib, homie, gotta get back on it. In the studio, flips.
Alright guys, what's fucking good? I'm with Oscar right now and we are in downtown Oceano.
We're in Oceano.
What's the difference? Is Oceano and Grover the same thing or no? Two different cities?
They're different. Yeah, there's it's called the Five Cities. It's Oceano, Grover, Pismo, Oro Grande, and Shell Beach. And Oceano's one of them. Yeah, they're all nestled together.
Yeah, and sorry if it sounds crazy right now. We got traffic to our right, so it's Highway 1, literally right over here. But this is Chacho's, and literally Oscar Oscar made all of this shit. Literally, Oscar made all of this. So if you want to start on this side, like, you want to explain what these are and why'd you put them here?
Yeah, these are Chacho's famous flour tortillas. This was the first thing that came to my mind when I was asked to paint a mural on Chacho's, because they've got the best tortillas in town, probably in the county. They're just super home. Yeah, they're all homemade, super bomb. So yeah, I just made them kind of like these cosmic floating tortillas, giant.
When I first saw them, I thought they were cookies.
There was this, my little nephew thought they were cookies too.
Are they good tortillas?
They're super bomb. They're the best. Yeah. Yeah, this place is like an institution for the Central Coast.
And then why did how did you, like, you didn't just come over to this place and say, oh, I'm gonna start painting on all this shit? Like, how did you get the gig to be able to do this?
There was a lady who was part of the Oceano Beach Community Association, and she came over to our establishment, The Place on PCH, and because she knew we were involved with the arts and the community, and she came over and said, we have this grant money and we don't know what to do with it because our art director left. She's this Italian lady. She's very enthusiastic, and she's like, Oscar, help me with we have the grant and we need to do the mural, and can you help us? And so I was like, yeah, I could paint a mural. And at first we were thinking of doing like a public sculpture as well, but it was only enough funds to do one piece basically. And so that's how it started. And they had already talked to Chacho's, and Chacho's had already said it would be okay to use their wall. So it was the grant money was to like beautify Oceano and to bring public art to the community. Yeah.
Damn, bro. Looks like they picked the right person to, do that. And a couple weeks ago, when this originally was put here, this is brand new, pretty much. Yeah. This is like February.
It's like I finished it in January, but yeah, it was.
I remember Oscar was like, yo, you should you should come out. There's gonna be a grand opening of the mural. A lot of people are gonna be here. Come get some food, come say what up. And I'm like, dude, fuck yeah. And literally, fuck yeah. Literally, hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, it was a pretty good turnout that day, huh?
Yeah, dude. There were chairs and all these people from the community. Looked like mayor and politician people were here, and they're like, yo, what is going on? Literally, tell me right now what is going on.
Yeah, no, it was it was such a fun project. I'd come here in the morning and they'd be like, what do you want? What you want, a breakfast burrito? Yeah, they were hooking me up with free burritos. And we were just like, I got to know everybody. They're all family, and they all live like right around here. And I got to know the community. Like, there's this dude across the street who kept stopping by. He's kind of like he was always drunk, almost always. And the first time I heard him, so I had to come at night to project my drawings onto the wall. Well, I didn't have to, but I did that to save time rather than gridding everything out. And I was here at night one time, like the first time I was here projecting at night, and I hear this guy across the highway right here, and he's like, hey, get out of here, man. And he's like yelling at his roof. And I'm like, what the hell? Is there like somebody on his roof, And so I look over there, and then some other car pulls up, and they're like, oh, hey, neighbor. Oh, hey. He's like, watch out. There's a raccoon around here. And so he's like, and then the neighbor says, are you sure it's not Meow Meow? And I guess he's got a cat named Meow Meow.
We know a cat named Meow Meow.
But so this guy, he was watching me all along, and like as I was getting close to being done with it, he came over and he was pretty like sloshed one day, and he's like, hey man, I want to tell you something, man. He's like, you're doing a good job out here. And he's like, I told my mom, there's a guy out there and he's painting a the store out there, and he's like, I'm just glad you're doing a good job, man, because this is like right outside my door, and I'm gonna see it every day. And he's like, I don't want to see a bad painting every day.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It was pretty good. But yeah, it was cool getting all the feedback from the community and stuff.
All right, guys, this is the second half. Honestly, I like the second half a lot. It just the colors, the vibrancy. It's like bam, you know what I mean? Like it's good shit. Were you painting out here in a wife beater, smoking a cigarette at times?
No smoking cigarettes, and no wife beater. I was just usually in my paint covered jeans, and yeah, as extravagant as I got, it was like a hat, maybe a big hat, a bucket hat. But no, I don't have the chain smoking artist stereotype.
What stopped you from drawing like a big nutsack or something? You wanted to keep this professional.
Yeah, it was one of my first like real mural gigs, and I wanted to also, you know, I mean, I think, you know, all the people around here, like, this is kind of like my hometown, you know, so I wanted to, you know, represent some good stuff. And you know, kids are always walking around out here. I didn't want to just throw a nutsack.
True.
But you know, there's future murals, you know. You got a wall, dude? I'll paint a nutsack for you.
There's something different about these guys. Love who they be, where they come from, places they going, and the things that they done. The streets ain't trained them.
The wind makes these lines in the sand, and I was trying to like capture some of that the way it is like on here.
Looks like ripples.
Yeah, it looks like
in the water.
Totally. It also, like, if you find seaweed in the water, sometimes it has almost a similar pattern. It's strange the way you see similar patterns and similar kind of ratios throughout nature.
You used to, you guys came out here as children.
Yeah, we came out here as kids, and we used to just play all day out here and just run wild like all the brothers and cousins, and just like get covered in sand, like run all up and down these dunes and jump off. And yeah, it's like a lot of memories out here.
You guys said that your parents would just drop you off here and come back in a few hours. No phones.
Sometimes, yeah, or sometimes they'd come too, and it was just so much fun. We'd just be throwing rocks and you know, just being kids. Yeah.
If you could go back in time to that, would you? For a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, well, let's just keep it going, you know?
Yeah.
Just keep coming out. Just keep, you know, keep doing kid-like things as well, you know, as well as tending to your responsibilities.
Yeah.
It's like a balance, because everybody wants to be responsible to get all the things they want in life, but it's like they don't think about when they get those things they want, are they going to be capable of playing still, you know? Because playing is not, it's easy when you're a kid, but then you kind of forget how to play.
Yeah. Dude, I know some people that don't even like the sand.
It's a shame.
The sand feels good.
It is, yeah. It feels good, I don't know why they don't like it. They don't like getting in their hair or their butt crack or what?
Their fingers.
Their fingers?
Yeah. Well, it's
Fingernails?
sticky. No, just their palms.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I just grew up with sand all the time, beach, and so it's nothing foreign.
Soft.
Sucks getting it in your mouth. That's about it. Or your eyes.
Yeah. It's like glass shards. Baby glass shards.
But I heard that there's like a shortage of sand
in the world?
In the world. Because everybody's using sand for concrete.
Ooh.
And it's like, there's like a shortage. Because you can only use like a certain grain size for concrete for it to be strong. I heard they're like running out of sand like in China and stuff.
Yeah.
Which seems so weird. Like, how could you run out of sand? But
they like to build a lot.
It's nonstop. They just build and destroy, build and destroy. When I was there, it was like there was piles of rubble. Like the thing here, when they demo a place, they like take it all away.
Yeah.
There, they just leave it. Like, so if it was a building, now it's just a pile of rubble. Like right outside of like Walmart.
Really?
Like just a pile of rubble on the road to Walmart. Like rebar and concrete, and it's crazy. Like there's no like regulations and shit. They don't give a fuck.
They don't care about the environment, huh?
Not the people not really. Like the people in charge don't, and then the people who are living there, they just don't have any other way. You know, they cook on coal stoves out in their front porch, you know. It's like they don't know that coal is like, you know, fucking up the air.
Yeah.
It's like that's all they have, you know. That's what they do.
I'd be pissed if people took all the sand away.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or like, you know, it's nice that this area right here, you know, they don't drive on it.
Yeah.
It's like peaceful as fuck. It's a very, I mean, I come out here, like meditate or go on a run. You know, it's a really quiet space.
Literally. Are you ready for this? This is a big moment.
Bro.
Yo, I know y'all been listening, waiting, anticipating, conversating all the estimated time remaining. With the flame, we put it out and paid the game a good amount. In the end of this fame, it came by word of mouth. Ask them all about me, they know what.
What would you say the place is in one sentence?
I would say that it's an art space, a store, a gallery, and an artist residence program. It's kind of got like 4 functions, and it's a nursery.
How the hell do you guys meet if you're in Alaska and you're in SLO?
We met in Mexico.
Oh yeah,
on
I
a
forgot
trip.
about that. Yeah, so
Are you serious?
it was literally like my last night in Mexico, and I was down there with my brother just like for a month.
Yeah.
And like there's like one seat left at the bar like that we all went down to. It was like a pizza joint. And my cousin was like, yeah, let's go get some pizza, and that was like the only place. And I sat down, and she just like happened to be at the seat next to me at the bar.
Yeah, 4 years ago.
That was 4 years.
Well, honestly, it's a trip when I sometimes take a moment and think about that it's where it is, because like we didn't really have any plan. Like it was, I mean, the way it started was just, we just needed some place to like do some artwork and stuff, because we were making stuff at Darcy's house, and he had 2 guys working for him. One was doing welding, I was painting, Darcy was doing ceramics, and his wife was like, you guys need to like get the hell out of the house, you know, like it was just too much going on, you know, at the house. I was like painting on the roof, and so this guy who owns the property at the place is friends with Darcy, and Darcy called him and was like, hey, you know, is there any place we could, you know, kind of set up? It doesn't even have to be covered. We just need a little bit of land to like make some stuff. And it turned into this. So, well, I'll just tell you what we are. First of all, is we're a non-profit organization, and we are an art space, and we have an artist residency program. So artists from different parts of the country and the world come here to live on the Central Coast for a short period of time and make work here at the place. And then they leave work, or they like have an exhibition at the end of their stay. And
I think I figured out like why you guys call it the place though. Because it's just this place, and it leaves you like foaming at the mouth of just like more and more and more questions. And like the thing is, every time I see you, you like say a couple more things, and I'm like, yo, you didn't say this the first couple times I was there. And there's just like, it's the place. It's the place to go and just learn. And it's like, what the fuck is this place doing?
it's also like hard to define. I think that's also why it's called the place. It's like, we've been there for 4 years about, and I still have trouble like explaining to people like what we are, you know?
I'm astral gliding, lubing it. She patron, I'm mongoloids. I can't avoid filling up a void. 1 shot, 2 shot, she destroyed. It's a face off. Watch me rip your face up. I'm ripped off cervezas. You'll be saying check, please. Get the fuck out of Dodge before they check me. Luke on the beat, proving sick on the streets. In Jordan shorts, smoking trees. Once to be exact, extract the THC. I got a contact, pass a cognac. Some cons on the track, oyster aphrodisiac. Now kick back, let the shit settle. A soldier in this war.
Run for your life, Central Coast on the rise. Never low, always high. Not sober and grow, but we lie. Run for your life, Central Coast on the rise. Never low, always high. Not sober and grow, but we lie. Okay, here we go. To look with another flow, bombing and boning. A zombie in the morning. Got some shit I've been holding, some spits I ain't showing. So listen up, the mirrors. I'm wide-eyed and cleared. I'm cyanide with sheer, and he's the disciple. An odd job throwing shoes at you till you stifle. A sniper, I rifle automatic. How I have it, what you was, but you ain't. In Hollywood, man. Oh well, oh hell. The mantis of the cricket well. The slanted eyelicious smell. Back with my vicious self. On the road doing shows, screwing hoes. Getting blowed and you know how it goes. Ado slapping like Bose stereos. No more scary hoes, slow-mo, very slow. My mind takes me away from the haze. At home in the zone, I could Bose stereos. No more scary hoes, slow-mo, very slow. My mind takes me away from the haze. At home in the zone.
This is the koi pond. Yeah. Okay, look how big those fucking things are, bro.
They're healthy.
Dude, we're coming at you live from the place right now. You got any initial things you want to say?
We're just, I don't know, I'm just enjoying the ambiance. Actually, it's not too often I get to just sit down and kind of relax in the place and enjoy what we've created here. So for me, I'm kind of like an introvert too. So sometimes that's like the difficult part for me, like being in a store that's open and like, especially like having the studio in there. Yeah. Sometimes it's like, I'm a little bit like I don't, but at the same time, there's so many cool opportunities, and I do meet a ton of cool people. What this is, all these holes and all these different shapes, these were the parts for MRI machines. all these different like
The parts missing.
yeah. So
For MRI?
those go to make an MRI machine. It's like steel.
That's the thing. The place kicks my ass. The place kicks my ass so much because there's so many questions that just keep leading into just new information. Like I'm like, oh my god, swap meet.
So one of the things we talked about was like how we used to do events there.
Yeah.
And that we want to get back to that. Like when COVID's done, we want to get back to having like bands play, having events at night, you know, during the summer. For a long time we were doing like art after dark type of thing, like every month.
What's
during the summer months, where like just in the evening we would open up and we would have like drinks and food and stuff and just like have art up and maybe have like a live performance or something.
Snap.
Yeah. And that's solid steel.
I'm just so down with all of this, bro.
Hell yeah. Our first forklift was better because it had the all-wheel drive tires. But like when we were milling, this is our lumber mill right here. The green.
Oh.
And
offensive stuff in there. I love being offended. I said something earlier today to her, like I was being horrible. Like we were walking by this group of people. I was like, I'm gonna say it. And she's like, no, don't say it. I didn't say it, but what was it that I said to you earlier?
I don't know.
It was horrible. I think I was like, chat people just have kids to prove they had sex.
Oh my god.
It's like.
And then once I saw this kid, his mom it was a mom and a kid in the shop. And I go in there to buy some things and the kid's doing homework at the desk. I can tell he's like doing his homework. And like the mom, I give the mom my money and I get the items that I bought. And she says something in Chinese to the kid. And the kid, without even looking up from his homework, he's like doing his homework. He like hits the cash register, grabs the money from her, gives her the change, like never even looks up from his homework.
Was he grabbing like? Was there separations of different types of bills?
Yeah.
Dipping his fingers in.
Like she was like she probably told him, because I don't know, it was in Chinese, but she probably said like, give me this much change, you know.
Yeah.
And he's just like, you know. Like they're like, you know how they always say like that they're like smart, like smarter, you know, like getting educated faster and stuff. It's like when I saw that kid, I was like, dang, they're pretty on it.
Go for Randy.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm here right now. It's pretty urgent.
I'm coming.
Okay. Bye. I feel like I can't even look at you. I'm so disappointed in myself. The people that I thought loved me most. They're not doing how you do it, Randy. I need you back in this. For old time's sake, just one more time. Just one more time is all I ask. You've built up a great community and you've constructed so much out of it. Can you please do me this one more favor? Just get back again, one more round, one more time, one more day. I need you to go knock on some doors again. Okay, please, Randy. Please, for me. I can't do this shit anymore. I really fucking can't, okay? Will you help me out this one time? Thank you. Thank you.
Nice place you got going on here.
Not today, sir.
Dang. What can I actually do better this time?
Hi there. I'm here to spread the word. Have you heard of the light spreading?
What are you talking about?
We're real good at building.
Dang. What can I actually do better this time?
Hello there. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior?
What do you want to say about him?
Well, I represent a small community in the area, and we are looking for new members that would maybe be interested in joining us.
Well, why don't you come on in?
Sounds good to me.
And with the whole thing about the light,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I've seen the light once.
Yeah, tell me about that.
Man, it was so bright.
Oh yeah?
It changed my life.
I've experienced similar things. I come from a large community of people that have felt the same way.
Wow, you're gonna have to tell me all about those stories.
Yeah, no problem. We like to work together in cohesion. It's all about teamwork. We're also known for building spectacular erections where I come from.
Wow, that sounds really hard to me.
Not hard at all. It just takes a steady hand.
From the city in Cali where I've been since a youngin'. I'm Bruce spilling, crew killing, true villain mungin'. Put your liver in your lungin' if you wanna come stay. Sippin' oaky margarita, smoking blunts when we blaze. Make you slump in the days while you stuff in your face. Grab a beezy with some ass, get to cupping the cakes. And if she shutting the drapes, then kick it to the curb. I'd rather grab a bottle, sipping liquor, spitting words, than hassle with a model who be playing games absurd. I thought you heard that the bird's the word. I do the bird. Jelly John to preserve, and then I serve. Spend my time up in her. It's a crime, yes, I'm sure, but the punishment is better. Like sliding your arm in a soft new sweater, and when I'm done, it's leather. Girl, I ain't with it. Grover City in Cali, whipping that 89 Civic. Grover City in Cali, where I've been since a young boy. City in Cali, where I've been since a young boy. Grover City in Cali, where I've been.
Just move somewhere else. There's a whole entire nation out there.
The Oceana Dunes, and then we also have Mike with Classic Motorsports.
So now is the time for people to get involved and speak up. Every single voice matters. I want to see that March 18th meeting. I want to see that thing go all day long with public comments.
So we have to work hard, really hard. We need to get a hold of our legislators. This beach, as Jim Sudi said, was given to us by the legislator. If the administration wants this beach closed, they can have somebody introduce a bill to close it, and the legislator will vote on it.
People
6 people died in 2019.
Pick up trash.
300 died in Yellowstone.
Jackass.
Shame on Pismo! Shame on the Chamber!
We were established for protecting our continued access and recreation of this.
That one of the guys was like, he was almost like coming over to across to our side and being like, you guys aren't from here, you know, we live here, we've been in this community, blah blah blah. And I was like, all I said to him was, how long have you lived here? And he was like, how long have you lived here? You know, he didn't even answer me. And I was like, I've been here 35 years. Have you been here longer than that? And he just like turned around and walked away. And I was just like, see, you guys are like using that as an argument, but it's not the true representation of what's going on, you know. Yeah, we just don't want to be misrepresented, you know, like I feel like sometimes they try to their side tries to kind of, I don't know, gloss over the fact that like, oh yeah, there are locals here that would rather not have vehicles on the beach. And they just try and make it sound like, oh yeah, everybody who's from here, they all want it, you know. And I don't know, I'd rather it just be a true representation of what it actually is.
Yeah.
You know, like at this protest was, I guess our side was the protest. Their side was kind of like, you know, keep the beach open for cars, and then my side, which even I don't like to call it sides, because a lot of those people that were there who are against cars on the beach, I don't 100% agree with them either. You know, like some lady handed me a sign and I'm just like, oh, whatever, I didn't really want a sign, but I'll hold it up if it makes you happy. But yeah, I can't say that I'm like 100% on anybody's side. I was just basically going to just say like, hey, I'd rather there not be cars. Alright, bro.
Dude, thank you, bro.
Yeah.
Who taught you how to make this one?
It's just kind of been an evolution over the years. You know, mixing different styles into my own, I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, that actually does look really fire.
Yeah, it's sauteed onions and greens, Spanish rice and pinto beans, avocado, eggs too, and soy chorizo, and some pepper jack cheese, avocado, sour cream, tapatio.
You would never use black beans, huh?
No, I use black beans.
You use black beans?
Black beans are bomb. Yeah. Like Cuban style.
Do you want to hold up this?
This monster.
That's crazy.
This genetic, metamorphosized phenomenon, ninth wonder of the world.
That really is, huh? Damn.
I was teaching CrossFit in the mornings and the afternoons, and then I was working out with a quadriplegic, doing physical therapy with him in the morning after teaching the morning CrossFit classes, because the morning CrossFit classes are like 6 a.m., 7 a.m.
Yeah.
And so then I would go and work out with Kinsley, who was an ex-pro kiteboarder who broke his neck, became a quadriplegic, and I would do physical therapy with him. And then after that, I would go like tutor chemistry, tutor math, and then go teach more CrossFit classes or go to the brew house where I was bussing tables at the time. And so I had 4 jobs, and I was doing CrossFit 5 days a week and riding my bike to all those jobs, and I was fucking on it.
That sounds fun.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't sound like dreadful jobs.
No,
like,
no, they were fun.
You're like moving around and you're outside and you're like helping people.
I got like my community at CrossFit. I got Kinsley and his wife and his son. And then I've got, my students that I'm teaching math and science. And then I've got the brew house, which is like fun party vibe, like it was.
Damn, dude, bro, that's why I wanted to do this, bro, because you live an interesting life. Oscar lives an interesting life.
Yeah.
And to make everything just connect, you guys are both fucking brothers.
Yeah.
So you guys are like the same DNA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are blood brothers.
For sure.
Yeah, bro.
For sure.
That shit's crazy. And
Yeah.
you guys are both doing dope fucking shit. You guys are out in the community doing this, doing that, talking to this person, getting filmed doing this, like running on the fucking beach, like playing football and shit, but ass naked. Like, you guys are fucking dope, bro. And I'm happy that you let me, film a documentary of you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's some, I'm ecstatic, man.
It's like real recognize real, like when we have fingers class together, it didn't take me long to be like, oh yeah, this is a crew I can fuck with.
That's funny, bro. That's fucking funny.
Yeah. And then, it's like life's a trip. If I would have never got injured doing CrossFit, who knows what I'd be doing right now.
Yeah.
But I probably never would have taken that class with finger.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd probably be out fucking doing some wild shit, you know. But getting injured kind of brought me back down to earth. Like, oh, you got to think about what are you going to do as a career? How are you going to support your livelihood? And so then like everything changed in my mind. Like, okay, I need to go back to school, find a route I can take where, I can recover and be able to support myself at the same time. So it's like, okay, I'm going back to school. And boom, second semester back. That's when we met. Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
Good shit, man.
Yeah.
Good shit.
Crooked cat, planted pot plants. I'm on them hot tracks. I break backs like spine Kringle mans. In his hands was the color of crayons. In the city of clams, say no to that.
Okay, so this place is Mentone.
Mentone. Yeah, that's what it's referred to as because it's on the corner of 14th and Mentone. So we always called it Mentone.
All right, dude. Okay. We are live at fucking Mentone right now. I'm with Lucas, dude. Lucas, how you doing today?
I'm doing very well. Yeah, just taking it moment by moment. So far, it's been a great day.
Dude, we're at a special basketball court right now. What's this place mean to you? Because you've been balling here since you could stand, right?
Yeah, since about 4 or 5 years old, I've been coming here. So that's 30 years. It means a lot of different things to me. It means a place to come and let go of everything else that kind of your mind is focusing on in the outside world, and just release that and come join a team of 5 and run the court and make good passes and trick people and hopefully inspire a win.
Well, dude, I think we've seen everything that you've just said in the time that we've known you. You have literally came here and ran the courts and like beefed with people in the process of running it because you had to run it.
Yeah.
Like, that's what you do, bro. You fucking come out here and you ball. And we've seen that time and time again, not only at this court, Cal Poly court, courts by our house, courts by the beach. Like, dude, you are a basketball player, dude, and that's been a fun thing to be able to connect with you on. You know what I mean? Like, just playing basketball with some friends in general, it's like fun as shit.
It's really fun. Yeah, it's one of the funnest things you could do, in my opinion. Get your friends involved, kind of, have a team building exercise while getting exercise, cardiovascular and muscular as well. I mean, you play basketball for years on end, you're going to be able to run faster, jump higher, better dexterity. It translates into other modes of life.
Dude, our relationship started on the basketball courts.
Yeah, I mean, it was like we were in fingers class and you guys were talking about going to play ball, and I was like, dude, I want to go. I want to play.
Yeah. For real though. And you did. You literally pulled up and started playing with us.
Yeah.
But like the thing is, you were fucking us up.
No.
Yeah. Bro, we
were just having fun.
We were improving.
Yeah.
Did you notice us improving? I thought everybody was getting better and better and better.
For sure.
And some
Shutted it up, pour some hand in the cup. Conversation going nowhere, she lucky she fine. Succulent titties, we're sipping like wine. From a down, split it in half plus a city, and you'll see what you find. Oh really, she acting silly off the Remy, is that your excuse? Fuck it, blame it like Jamie and just slide to the room. Proceed to get wicked, sweat dripping from the clitoris. Lick it up like licorice, stick it up like a robbery. She probably knobbing me, nasty and sloppily. Running game on hoes like Monopoly. Stop knocking me, cause they jocking me. Flow so properly, California state property, it's just a block in me.
Chopping it up, chop, 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 chop. She talking it up, talk, 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 talk. She fucking it up, blah, 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 blah. Nah, bitch, nah, bitch, nah. We chopping it up, chop, 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 chop. She talking it up, talk, 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 talk. She fucking it up, blah, 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 blah. Nah, bitch, nah.
Dude, well, every time I've came here, I feel like it's been a good vibe with you. And I feel like you have that universal connection to where if you're coming here and you're bringing some other people, you're going to rub off that vibe on them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You kind of have to pass down the knowledge of the OGs, like the people that I played with here when I was 16, 17, 18. They taught us, like, this is how you play here. We play ones inside the 3, 2s outside the 3. We play up to 15. If there's someone waiting, they're on next. If there's more than 5 people waiting, get 5 of your people to come on next, and whoever else there is, they're on after that. And then you get people who come here and try and cheat that system, and so you kind of have to remind them, like, hey, this is how it works here. This is how it's worked here for over 30 years, and you're trying to come down here and change the way it's played, but every court has its own rules, and this one I'm gonna pass on like how it's done.
You guys are like, dude, you guys are part of each other's own friend group.
That's true. Yeah, we stayed friends. Not all siblings do. That's true.
Fuck
A
no.
lot of siblings
Hate each other, despise each other, want to kill each other.
Yeah, that's true.
Literally want to kill each other.
Yeah. Yeah, I was just.
Dude, there's been broken nets here, and you've came and fixed the nets.
Yeah. I took that on when Greg Grimberg stopped coming down here. Greg was an OG. He was probably like in his mid 40s, and he would come down here and play with us, and he used to replace the nets. And then he stopped playing because he got older, you know, knees give out, ankles give out, whatever, what have you. So I went ahead and, you know, took on the duty. Living as close as I do. He lives 2 blocks down that way. I live 2 blocks down that way. I was like, well, you know, I could carry a ladder down here and change the nets. So yeah, I took on that responsibility when he stopped coming. The city will do it, but they'll be like months behind. You know, by the time they get here, there's no net left.
All right, bro. We're kicking at fucking Pirates right now with Lucas, and from what I've heard, you've been coming here for the last 35 years.
Yeah, my mother and father are proactive in being nude, so they used to take me here when I was a baby. That was probably in the late 80s. I used to be down here. I mean, don't knock it till you try it type of thing. We had Disciple and Jake come down here fully clothed, and I was really surprised they came, actually. Like, I didn't think they would, but they showed up, and they talked about it afterwards, and, you know, they had a great time.
Guys, Lucas did not cash his stimulus check because he thinks the $1,200 check he got from Donald Trump, he's like, yo, this is gonna be worth something in the future. I don't want the $1,200 right now. I'm gonna just save it.
Yeah. Like, it expires eventually, and then it's just like a piece of history at that point.
I remember the first time I got naked out here, like 2017 sometime. So this is like a few years ago, and it did something to me, and I was just like, oh my god, this is how you were born, and this just makes sense to like not have any clothes on.
It's about freedom. It's about, you know, finding yourself, finding comfort in a situation where some people would be uncomfortable, but they don't even know why. And then they come down here and they find out, like, oh shit, I've been fooling myself, you know, like this isn't all that I have made it up to be in my head, you know.
You almost feel kind of like smarter taking your clothes off, if that makes sense. You're like, oh shit, like the vibe just increased exponentially. Like, oh my god, like Jesus, I need to do this more often.
It's kind of like maturing in a little bit too, you know. It's like when you're a kid and you learn something new and you feel smarter that way, you know. It's kind of the same thing. The only thing you're learning is what nature is teaching you, but it's still, you know, you're a little bit more wise for sure. I can't say that it's a direct correlation, like getting naked and becoming more wise, but I do feel like it's something that penetrates your body, and it's deeper than just surface, you know. It's not just clothes and skin. It's something deeper than that goes back in time and in our culture.
Walk the streets, talk to beats. Got black Nikes all across my feet. Stop and greet friends from the GBC. Steadily followed by that GPD. You can find me on the grind at the port, serving up fish and chips and things of that sort. Stacking bread dough, sipping Jack with a little Coke. Catch and let it go, let her grow. She ain't no trophy, her proceeds are lonely. No scratch, no fetty, no cheddar to loan me. My homie, Kobe. Back to that BR, you already know. GR, VR is where I be. Posting, coasting, sun setting off the Pacific Ocean. We in motion, baby, we own it. And if there's a cure for it, I don't want it.
If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, don't want it. If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it. If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, don't want it. If there's a cure for this, I don't want it, I don't want it.
Where'd I go wrong? Cause potential been a bitch. That's a song I turned on and flipped it off like a switch with the tip of my tongue. I could taste it like a kiss. When I started ripping bombs, adding haze to the mist. Memories missing in this fog. All I'm seeing are some circles like you feel with chicken pox. Plenty dots of that purple. I ain't Urkel geeked up. Take a look how I present it. So soft with the touch. I get down it with my business. Never will I finish till I witness what we can't see. Money's unforgiveness, holding grudges on my family. Focus down to the limit for a minute. Been attract me to stretch and run and jump and throw and hoping it can pass me to the next round. Like I plan to beat competition. Best believe where I'm sitting at the top spot position. It was written through this vision of a future I'm portraying. And the drug that I'll be taking is myself. So what I'm saying,
If there's a cure